and Sewing's live stream for Wednesday, June 22nd. Are you coming, Jeannie? Alex is back in the shop today. I think it would be fair to say we remain roughly a week out on our service, and we'll update as the week goes on as we figure out how our most recent person being out is going to affect service performance. I know Jeannie wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been going on Facebook with our Facebook groups. So for those of you who are taking online classes, we put the recordings of those classes into those groups. And generally what we've been telling you is just request to be in that group. We were being notified of those requests, and then we could go in and, accept those requests, make sure that you were in the group so that you'd have access to the information in those groups. Recently, some changes to the Facebook algorithm removed the notifications that we were receiving, and has made it a little bit more difficult, especially given that we have, how many groups do you think we're managing at
we
this
have
point?
so many.
Hundreds?
So I talked to, so Michelle said 300. So I talked to, so this is what's happening. I got like an email from somebody saying, hey, let me in the group. And she'd been waiting for 3 days to get into the group. So I used to, like Patrick said, I used to get a notification. I could go to my little bell on Facebook, and it would say, this person's trying to join this group. And I could just click on each one, go through, and admit you into whatever group you wanted to be in. No more. I don't get any notifications. I was like, this is really strange. So I reached out to Christine, who does our marketing, and she said she was working with another retailer, another store, and they spent an hour on it, and there's no easy fix. So her suggestion to me was go in and check them every night. And I'm like, I can't check 300 groups every night. So what I need from you is when you request to join a group, shoot me an email and say, I've made a request to join this group. That way I know, and I can go in and I can approve you for that group.
I've got to imagine like that's so nonsensical that they would remove notifications from something like that, when they change the algorithm, there are certain things that they'll change because they don't work with, the new programs. And,
well, I went in and it said it wanted us to go in and, automatically approve, decline. And we have people from all over the country that request to be in groups that are private classes. So I can't make it automatic.
Because people like us will complain.
Well, then why need to complain? So Margaret, we were just talking about, when we're talking about groups, we're just talking about our private groups. We have, our solo long group. That one is set up that anyone can just request to join and then they're in. But we have other groups that are linked to private classes. So when you take a class, we'll post the video of the class. We'll post it into that group. You can just go in there and watch it afterwards. So that's what we've been working with is video has frozen. I used to get notifications when anytime you guys would request to join a group, and I'm not getting those anymore. So if you have requested to join a group and I haven't approved you, I need you to just start emailing me and just saying, hey, I just asked to join the Advanced Quilt Software group, or I just asked to join the Crabapple Hill Sweet Land of Liberty group, and I haven't been able to get in. So that's all we're talking about right now. What else did I want to talk to you about? this morning, this is what we're going to be doing. You know, I did this one years ago, and I don't know how I skipped this step to create the flange, but I did. We won't skip that step in our class today, but we're going to be doing that pillow. You should have gotten a Zoom link, and that is going to start at 10:30. That's going to be our first of the best of, and best of is something we're doing here at A1. But a lot of you are more recent Kimberbell fans, so you might have missed like the best designs from 2017, the best designs from 2018.
Do we still have the Kimberbell Club stuff on sale? We should talk about that.
We do, but you have to pick it up here at the store. Where's the? I don't know what happened to the little box. Oh, here. Yeah. And I don't know what happened to the little pictures. I'll grab them.
So they have like the Kimberbell Club dealer exclusives, and so one of our show deals, what?
So
Why
if you ever want any of those other years, I can't ship them. So they're not shippable. You'd have to come into the store. But if you wanted to, like for instance, I don't know where everything is. Like this is something that we will revisit. This, I would call this the best of. You know the little tooth pillow? Isn't that so cute? And you could do it, and I kit it. So we'll do a best of with this, and you can just hang that over the doorknob of your kids' room or your grandkids' room. And then if you forget, like we would forget, then you don't have to worry about trying to reach under the pillow really slowly so they don't wake up. And you just reach under to get that tooth that's like at the furthest most point under the pillow in the morning.
You need a spoiler alert.
Oh my God. Okay, little kids, if you're watching right now, earmuffs. Cover them up. So this would have been so easy.
And we would have forgotten that too. We were so tired.
Okay, the theme is Patrick and Jeannie are always tired. Doesn't matter if it's a quilt show.
Yeah, you know, we
life,
like
whatever it is.
So our brother up stayed with us. He came and visited us over the first day of the quilt show, and we went out for dinner with him, and then we were hanging out in our living room and we were talking. And he had said this to me once before, but he was like, you know, a lot of our people are either younger or they're older. And his point was, like, you guys are running a busy store and in the middle of raising a family. And he's like, so, you know, he's talking about other stores of our size and momentum. And he's like, it's either a much bigger family group or the people are in their like 20s or 30s, like just kind of getting the shop, like taking over the shop, or they're in their like their later life where they don't have a family to go home to and like make dinner for.
Yeah, it's okay. Our kids are semi-neglected anyways.
Semi.
Just semi. Laura, so nice to meet you. And
you can't, Terry. Unfortunately, this isn't something that we can ship.
We can't ship it.
We can only sell it in our local marketplace.
Yeah. So, but Terry, don't you still have friends here? You still probably have friends. Just have them come in and grab it for you. Justin would tape his tooth in a baggie to the hall wall. He didn't want. I love that. That would probably be like our Kai. So Kai and Violet were here working. You might see them. They're gonna teenagers.
No,
that's
it's
all I
not
can
teenagers.
say.
It's parental mismanagement.
It's our fault.
It's not. It's like the key work today and what we. Hey, thank you. Accordingly, the challenge is we haven't done that. So the kids are like, I'm not sure what I think. I have plans to watch a movie today, and we're like, oh, okay, then don't come into the store. Like, starting
What's
tomorrow.
wrong with us? What's wrong with us?
It's mostly you. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I haven't
sorry.
been involved in the
I
management of
didn't
the
know
kids
I
at
was
all.
in.
I just said, like, I haven't been. So now
Yeah,
I'm taking
so
a more active
on
role.
Tuesday, on Monday, I said to Violet, "You're gonna come into the store," and she's like, "Can I come in on Wednesday?" So I'm thinking, oh, she has soccer or something. I'm like, "Well, what do you have going on Tuesday?" And she goes, "I just wanted to relax for one more day." That's what she said to me. I just want to relax and hang out one more day. I almost blew a gasket. I was like, what have you been doing for the past 2 weeks? Hanging out and relaxing with her friends at speech and debate. Yeah, I was, and then, anyways, but it is.
So it's us. It's us. So starting
Do you have
tomorrow.
advice for us?
Well, no, like literally over the weekend, we had a dad sit down about what was happening in the house. Like I was literally like, we ask you guys to do stuff. We go to work. We work all day. And then we arrive back at home and nothing that we have asked you to do is done. So that changes now or all your freedoms go away. The cars go away. Your lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
And I will say, have you noticed, like, everything's getting done? We'll see how long it lasts.
Nothing was done. We got home yesterday and nothing was done.
It's all been getting done. It's all been getting done.
When we get home and we're like, excuse me, did you not see that?
They worked yesterday, so we didn't leave them with a list of
And then they had to
do.
leave early because they had to go pick up Momo because they missed him. And we just let them. We're like, okay, go. It's us. I don't know about you guys, but when summer break came, I started working immediately, and I worked 40 hours a week at my dad's. My dad's a pediatrician, so I worked with him. But every summer, and I worked right until I started going to school. I don't think I even took a day. I wasn't allowed to do anything, anyways. So, but I never went to like the beach with friends. Never nothing. I worked the entire time.
Yeah, I had a schedule at the hospital.
Yeah, it was work time, no fun time. And then on the weekends,
I had plenty of fun time.
I didn't have fun time. On the weekends, door got swung open. Time to pull weeds. Like literally, I was like,
"Sun's up, so are you." That was my.
It was horrible. So I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not. Maybe because that was so bad.
Like that.
Maybe it was so bad. I don't want theirs to be so bad.
But that was that was the revelation this morning as I was driving to work and we were talking. I was like, screw it. Like, we're just going to treat it like a job now. We're going to give the kids a schedule. They'll have a schedule to live up to. And
yeah, I told my kids, Leslie, I go, because they drive nice cars, our cars. And I was like, you guys need a beater. Like, I had a beater. And Violet goes, okay, Mommy, but can it be a beater with heated seats? This is what we're dealing with. Yeah, from 13 on. I totally get it. It's my fault. It's our fault. We're creating monsters. They're good kids. I shouldn't say that. They're really, really good kids, and they work hard at school.
Well, and that's part of the problem, too, because they go, well, look at what we've accomplished here. And, yeah.
So, okay, sorry. I guess we were ranting. Were we ranting?
Oh, my God.
Oh, geez.
You never charged your phone.
No. Get that plugged in now. I think we were all like that. It was all work. And then this generation... it's poor. I think it's poor parenting.
I don't think that it's poor parenting. I think we're learning and figuring it out as it goes on. Last summer, they had a schedule. Last summer, we were like, these are the days you guys are coming in.
They worked harder last summer.
Worked harder last summer. So this summer, I don't know why we got into the summer and we're like, okay, whatever you want, kiddos.
Just have fun. We want you to have a fun life. And that's what we're saying to them. Okay, and then we complain because we're not setting the the standard. Okay, so today is the Dime event. So the Dime Edge to Edge event is going to be happening from 1 to 2:30 our time. And if you need a link or anything, call the store because I might not be checking my email. But you should have gotten a link directly from Dime, and they're doing Edge to Edge. And just showing you how easy it can be, different tools that you can use to do that as well. Flamingo Beauties is going to be this morning. And then we will revisit and start doing the best of, and maybe we'll probably do it.
What were
every
your
other
like
month.
favorites? Like this is obviously one of your favorites.
I love this one.
The flamingo is one of your
Another
favorites.
that was really popular was this one was really little bag with the reindeer on it. That was super fun. Somebody mentioned the composition notebook. That was, I love the composition notebook. Where is it? We have so many. I mean, we did it for 4 years, so there were so many, like, absolutely amazing. Oh, here. So, and we had it in different sizes. Isn't that so cute to just cover over your little notebook? And I think we did it in a couple different sizes. And, what else is in the bag? Oh, I think we'll do this one, right? Cut work. So, cut work, maybe we'll put it out there and we'll kind of go, okay, which ones you guys can kind of vote on what you want to do. But the cut work napkins, those were super, super fun. There were so many. I just don't even know. Oh my goodness. Oh, these were so...
I've created a monster.
I love these. The little gift pockets. These that you can put in, you know, roll of, like a little tube of some kind of goodie. So just know we're going to be doing this. Is that class pre-recorded and available? No, you know what? We did these all live. Actually, you know, the last year we did on Zoom, but the other ones we did all of those live, so there's no recording. So you'll just have to wait for those to come back. And if you wanted to get Kimberbell Club, and by the year, we usually do it for $89 for the year, and it's 13 designs per year. And if you pick it up at the store, the show special, are we gonna keep doing that?
$49, right?
We did it for $50 for the So I guess, you know, if you...
It's an awesome deal because they're great designs.
Yeah, because, you
and
know,
they were really
just
good
one
designs.
some of their designs, it's like $49 and you get, like, one thing. So, oh, do you guys want to see something amazing? Oh, it's in the other room. I'll show it to you tomorrow. So, tomorrow morning is the Luminaire and Solaris IQ Designer class. If you are taking that class, you need to have the butterfly. I sent you a butterfly PDF. You need that printed, like on just regular copy paper, whatever paper you have in your printer, and you need it on a USB.
Do we have pre-wound bobbins, L-class
We do.
bobbins?
Yeah,
we do.
we have L-class bobbins. We have Deco Bob L-class bobbins for the PQ 1500. That's the way to go,
and
Kim.
multiple colors, right?
Love these. Oh, I know, Jenna. Okay, so you can watch the record. Fire me. I know, work gets in the way. So what else?
We are having some weird little thing with Facebook.
Are we having
today.
a little bit of a glitch?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the Solaris and Luminaire tomorrow. There is a Solaris and Luminaire sewing class tomorrow afternoon. That is going to be a Zoom class. And then Solaris, Luminaire, and embroidery on the morning of the 14th. And then again, I am doing the pillow class with the Luminaire and Solaris ladies on the afternoon of Friday. I thought it was so much fun. Maybe it's just me. I've heard people say the word tedious.
What's this?
The class, like where we're separating out the colors for the pillow.
Oh, okay.
In IQ Designer, and I happen to be one of those people that enjoys tedious. I like little
She
fine.
likes dink, 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 dink.
Ding, 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 ding. Some of you guys are like, ding, ding. I'm like, stop hitting your button. Stop. I know what you're doing. I can hear it. But we were slow and deliberate. I think that's with the class. Deliberate deliberate actions is kind of what we focus on.
So we do, and I feel like when you do that slow, tedious stuff, you actually learn quite a bit.
Yeah.
You actually learn a lot about the real functionality of the machines.
You know what's funny, Terry, is I have 2 different pre-wound bobbins, and I'm just going to have to confirm. I have 2 different pre-wound bobbins, L bobbins, and one of them was tight in my bobbin case for the they might have been super bobs.
Did you?
But I'm pretty sure the Deco Bob
pin?
ones. It's an L bobbin. There's no center pin for the 1500.
Oh, you're talking about the 1500.
And my 10 needle, because I will use the same bobbins in my 10 needle and my 1500. And but I'm pretty sure the Deco Bobs, and I'll confirm it, the ones we have at the store, I'm pretty sure those fit perfectly. They were like perfect. The other, I don't know if you've ever done this, but the other ones were a little tight, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try it anyways, and I just pushed it in, and then I had to pry it out. I couldn't, when you're like, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. That was one of those moments. It was like, oh, that was a bad idea.
Normally it's like, Patrick!
Yeah, Patrick is the fixer of all things in our house. And, okay, don't forget next week, Canvas Workspace. That's going to be on the 28th. The serger bag. I should probably show you stuff, but I'm unprepared. And then IQ Designer for all the other machines other than Solaris and Luminaire. That's going to be on 30th. If you purchased your machine here and you've already taken those classes, but you want to take it again, you can take it again. You can take it as many times as you want. Sometimes your brain is ready to learn. Like sometimes you just get it and you take it.
Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes you're like, That's like me. There's a couple of things that I'm like that, where it just doesn't stick.
Sometimes they're just days like that.
Do you see where, like, I think we did better today? Sleeping?
Oh, I was 100% body battery this morning.
I
was getting mad last night, though, because every night, she keeps me awake.
He's like, turn off
night. And then, she's like, I have to answer my emails. So I'm, trying to sleep, and it's like...
Because my ladies.
And then finally I'm like, you need to go to bed. And then it's like she takes her phone then, and she's on her phone, and it's like shining a flashlight in my eyes.
Why can't he just roll over?
I think finally
can't he just roll over? Why does he have to roll in my direction?
11:30, I was like, you need to go to bed.
He said turn off the light. So instead of turning off the light, he just pulled the sheets over my head. And then
what are you, 7?
Yeah, because Dad won't let me do what I want. And so I had to go under the sheets. Yeah, I went under the sheets because I work, and then my head is like thinking about all the work. So then I need to read something to get my mind off of that. And then she wonders
why at 10 o'clock she's like, will you deal with this? I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
He says
now.
no to me all the time.
I'm going to bed. I'm like
he's we decided he's my dream earthly man, but not my dream heavenly man, because in heaven.
Wait, when did we decide
I decided this with the ladies that were in the store yesterday. My dream heavenly man will be Patrick, but he will say yes to everything I ask him to do when I ask him to do it. That is my dream man.
Yeah, it would be my dream woman too. Deal. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now it's a deal. See, we shook on it.
All right, ladies. Sorry you had to experience that. And then I think, do we have anything else to really talk about? I don't really. I will be working on some deals of the day. I got some other fabric in the store. I'm just looking around to see what needs to be done. Cup of cheer. They gave me different dates. It's going to be, I think, on the July 6th or July, let me see if I can pull that up. At very end of June, beginning of July, and then I will get all your kits together. And then we'll start Cup of Cheer probably middle of July. You guys ready? It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Get ready for your gander.
What good for the goose really is goose good for the... I'm the goose, you're the gander. Is the gander...
I would be the goose and you would be the gander.
Is the gander the female?
Yeah. And so the...
Gander sounds like a male.
I don't know.
I think the gander is the male. Uh-huh.
Oh, it is. Okay, there you go.
Well,
So you would be
Kathy,
the goose.
I don't believe that statement. What is good for... Oh,
I thought a
no,
goose...
you know what? I do believe that.
I didn't know a goose was female.
That's kind of like saying happy wife, happy life.
Yeah,
like
I
what's good for
disagree with
me
that statement.
is good for you.
I disagree with that statement. And the reason I disagree with that statement is the guys I know who say it are always like, happy wife, happy life. Know what I mean? Like, I don't. So,
Oh, my God.
So anyways, we will be discussing amongst ourselves how we're going to treat July 4th week. We mentioned yesterday that we take that week off to give everybody a break in the store. But
I know Michelle's going to be teaching classes, so we're trying to schedule classes for that week. And the boys, I think, are still...
There was some interest from the boys,
service.
and I don't know. I think with one of our guys being out with COVID exposure this week, that may change his philosophy on whether or not he wants that week off. So we'll figure that out. I learned something new today. I always thought the goose was the male.
I thought somebody who knows it all can't learn anything. He knows everything. He does.
Just compared to her.
Compared to
That's
me.
all.
I know nothing. I like it that way. Because then the less you know, the less responsibility
you know what I
you have.
always say is
so
you don't
I
have to know what you're talking about. You just have to sound like you know what you're talking about.
He usually knows. I mean, he knows stuff. So this morning I read a headline and it talked about the ruble being the strongest currency in the world right now. So, but I didn't feel like reading the article. So this morning I just asked Patrick, why is the ruble the strongest currency in the world? And then he told me. So it saved me like 5 minutes. He told me in like two sentences. So I really like that. Somebody told me, they said something about me bragging about you knowing everything. I'm like, oh, am I a bragger? Am I a bragger, Patrick?
No, you're just like, Patrick, I have to ask Patrick about everything. Yeah. Patrick, what is this?
Okay.
And then I can be like, I can make up whatever I want and just sound like I know what I'm talking about.
And I'm like, really?
And then she's like, okay, all right.
He
Sweet.
doesn't do that. Okay, so, oh my God. Thank you, Terry. Would you like to? It's actually a dress, and isn't it gorgeous with all the embroidery? It's a brand called Gypsy and the Spell, and I think it's Australian or something like that.
Gypsy and the Spell.
And then it has this on the bottom, and then
she's wearing leggings. She didn't.
And
just
then
pull
I
up
have
her dress.
I have tassels. Oh my God, I love everything with tassels. I love it.
It's like my life is like a never-ending game of balderdash.
Just ignore him, ladies. Okay, I think that's it. I will see some of you in about half an hour. Was there anything else you needed to discuss? Any new products? Anything?
No, so the used Solaris is spoken for. I still have a used Stellar XE1, and maybe Terry Brantley, maybe that's the machine we should be talking about. That's Kimberbell. Did you need to talk to Kimberbell?
Hey, Michelle, can you grab that? This class is going to go up. Somebody was telling me about these. Okay, so these ladies were at the show. Remember, they're the Mara twins. And then Michelle Kelly was telling me.
All right, I'm going to go up in case people come in. Bye.
They do an amazing mystery quilt. And I'm like, how does that work? Can we get in on that? So they are the girls, the Material Girlfriends. I just love them. And we're gonna be working on this class. I'm working on another serger class. It's gonna be an apron, which is gonna be super cute. I just got those patterns in. I'm trying to negotiate with Patrick to see, can I bring a machine with me on our trip? Cause I want to work on. Got so many incredible things going on in this noggin about classes that I want to do with you ladies. But